So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, the IITiancoder. So earlier in my last video we had seen how can we find a document in a MongoDB collection. So now in this video we will be seeing how we can update the document as we want. So let's get started. So for this I will walk you through the code we had earlier. So we have this current layout. This is a button to sign in. This is like currently it does anonymous login. This is a field to enter the data. This is a field to add data. This is a field to find data, and this is a button, and this is the text box where the data will be displayed. So now we will be doing one thing. So this is the login function I had explained earlier. So this is the adding thing. Okay, so let's get started. So for the updation part, let's declare an array list this time. Let's make it a little interesting. So array list, and let's it be of type string, and let the array list be strings. Okay, now let's initialize it also, equals new array list. Okay, so now what we will do is we need to update this data. So when we are adding the data, we need to check if we need to update it or we need to insert it. So what we will do is, we had this earlier find function, right? This find data function. So what this find data function does is it searches in all the documents and finds the relevant function. So let's do that. So we will declare a, let's comment this out for now. Control / is the shortcut for commenting. So realm result task mongo cursor document. Let's name this will be a query filter. Oh sorry, this will be a find task, and this will be mongo collection dot find, and this will be a query filter. Okay, we haven't made a query filter, so let's make the query filter document query filter equal. This is fairly easy and straightforward because now we have understood many great things. So now moving on would be very easy for us. If you have any doubts, you can look back to my playlist. I have all of them sorted in a correct order. So let's find by unique ID, and let this unique ID be 1 2 3 4. Okay, this can be any field. Okay, for now let's keep this as unique ID 1 2 3 4. So find query filter and dot iterator. Now what we will do is find task dot get async, the standard finding procedure, task arrow. If task, this is a callback function, so if task dot is success, and otherwise log dot v error comma task dot get error dot to string. So this is a fairly standard procedure. It says that our task was having an error and we couldn't find anything. Not we couldn't find anything, but the find task couldn't be completed. So even if there were documents, we couldn't find them, and even if they were not, we don't know for sure. So now if task dot is success, then we will do mongo cursor document results. You can name it anything. These are just the standard variables I use. Equals task dot get. Now there are two cases. If results dot has next, else. So if results dot has next, that means there is a next document and we could find something with unique ID 1 2 3 4. So in that case we will log dot v find function comma found something, and otherwise we will log dot v find function we couldn't find anything, so let's log it found nothing. So found nothing. Now what we will do is, so suppose we found something. Okay, let's go, no, first let's go for the found nothing case. So if we found nothing, what we will do is mongo collection dot insert one, because we have nothing currently, so we will just insert one new document, and we will append to it a unique ID of 1234 for the future search purposes, and we will append to it strings, and the value would be strings. So this will be the array result and dot get async, and let's write it as result arrow. If result dot is success, then we will log dot v add function comma inserted data, and otherwise we will just log the error. So I'm going a little fast in this video because earlier I have explained all these concepts, and the update one is very easy. Comma error, so add function error plus result dot get error dot toString. Okay, and suppose we could find something. Okay, one more thing here, we will do this. So we weren't taking the string from the edit text, right? Or were we? I don't think we were. Just a second. Yeah, so we were taking the text actually from. So let's write this. Found nothing. So string and string data is equal to edit text dot get text dot toString. So this will fetch data from us, and so now what we will do is strings dot add data. So this will add this data to strings. Okay, and we have already initialized the strings here, so fine. And okay, let's add it here also. If strings, it's redundant actually, but sometimes I have encountered this error, hence add this strings equals new array list of strings. Okay, now we have found something. Okay, so strings will be equal. Okay, first document result equals results dot next. Okay, so this is the current document, and strings array list would be equal to result dot get strings. So, and we will cast it to bson document. So alt enter. So yeah, sorry, array list of strings. So we cast it to array list of strings, and we get the array list. Now if the strings is still null, that means there wasn't any strings present in the document we found. We will initialize it to a new array list, and otherwise we will just leave it as it is, and then we will repeat this statement. String, sorry, control C, yeah, control C, and we will append this here, and then we will just simply add it strings dot add data. So this adds this data, and next we will repeat. So now we need to update the data, right? So we have added strings dot add data, right? Now what do is result dot append strings uh, strings comma strings. So what you would be thinking is what I have done here. So first I find the data, next I find the field I need to update from the data. Next what I do is I modify the data as we want and I make a final document. So result dot append strings. So now result looks like the final document I want to see in my database. Now what I do is just Mongo collection dot update one query filter. So this will find the data that we need to update by using our unique ID of 1234, and we will update it with result. So this is the updated document that it should look like. And get async result one arrow this. So if result one dot is success, same thing. So if result one is success, then log dot v update function comma updated data. And logging is very crucial if you want to debug your code successfully. And here what I will write is otherwise log.v update function instead of now. Yeah, it's still update function. So update function comma error plus result one dot get error dot toString. Now it's monotonous for you guys if you have followed my videos, and it's fairly easy. So now this is done. So this is our update function fully. So let's go through it once. On the click of the button of add, we are finding the unique ID. Now we are finding the task. So if the task is success, let's log. Okay, we have logged somewhere, or we didn't. Okay, if it is not, then it's going to show an error. Otherwise, now if it has next, then it will show that it has found something. Otherwise, it has found nothing. If it has found something, then we fetch the data from the document we have found. We find the data that we need to update. We update the data. We make the final document as we want the data. Okay, you must be thinking that strings is already present there. So when you append this, it discards whatever it had with key strings, and it will move this new value and update it in the map to strings. So this is what it does. Now this is done. Now let's just update this find function. Okay, so document.append unique id and it is 1234. So if it finds something, Mongo collection.find.iterator, this, remove this, find task.get async, Mongo cursor results was this. So if not result, then couldn't find, and while results.next document current document equals results.next, and now strings will be equal to current doc dot get strings. So this will get the strings for us, a list of strings. And now what we will do is if strings is equal to null, log dot v find task comma strings has size 0. I write fairly great comments like so that it's easier for you to understand, but you can write it on their own whatever you like. So here we will declare int I equal to 0, and for I equal to 0 I less than strings.size and I plus plus. And what we will do is what we did here. So what we did was, if strings.size is I plus plus, so we text view dot, okay, just a second, how we were setting the text view text, yeah, string data, right? So what we will do is data, if data equal to null, okay, if data is equal to null, then data equal to this, and now else data equal to data plus strings of I, and let's just separate it by plus a space, or let's write a symbol here, and okay, this is a correct separation. And let's just add this line here also, and let's just try running it now. Strings.getI, okay, fine. I was going with C++ representation, I forgot this. So now this should work, and oh, I forgot this, text view dot set text data, not data 0, data, and here also it should be text view dot set text data. So this is all we had to do in this code. So let's find if it is working or we have made any errors. If you have made any errors, let's resolve them. So the emulator is running, yeah. So this is the earlier version, I guess, yeah. So this is the earlier version we had. It's still compiling it. Sometimes it takes a little time. Okay, it compiled. It's launching. Okay, so it is running. Let's go to the debug and let's click on first sign in. So logged out and we have successfully logged in. Now let's try finding the data first. So couldn't find, that means its find is working fine. Let's add the data as test 0. So add data. Let's see what the log says. So it found nothing, great, and it inserted, see, so first time it found nothing, so it inserted the data. So let's click on find data. So see, and test 0, that means only one result. Now let's add test 1, add data. So it found something, yes, and so it updated the data. See, everything is working great. Let's click on find data, test 0 and test 0 and test 1. Oh, we forgot to clear this. If task dot, wait, whenever we click on this, data should be equal to this. Otherwise it will redundantly give errors, like it gave test 0 of past. Yeah, finding it. Oh, sorry, what did I do wrong? What? Okay, fine. I have initialized the Mongo client and MongoDB in the login. I always forget this because like I have done this specifically for this course. It is not recommended that you initialize Mongo collection only if you sign in. Yeah, so logged in successfully. Click on find data. Yeah, test 0 and test 1. So test 2, add data, found something, updated data, find data, test 0, test 1 and test 2. Yes, so everything is working fine. Let's finally test this. So hope you liked it. Please do like, share and subscribe if you like this video, and if you want me to brush up any other concepts of MongoDB or any other database, AWS or anything you like, or you want me to do a project on this, please leave it in the comment section and stay tuned. Thank you. Yeah, so you have subscribed now, I guess, and the thing is, I had stopped the video but I forgot to mention one thing. Using this you can update not only just one document. You can, in this while results.hasNext loop, this loop will continue running on as many documents as it has with this unique ideas 1 2 3 4. So you can update many documents with this command, and if you want to update like many documents without using a for loop, then here see, we use insert one and we use update one. You can use MongoDB collection dot update many and then apply the filter and update. So it will update all the documents that have that unique ID and with the update that you have mentioned in the bson. So take care of using update many, because I don't think you would ever want to confuse one user's data with another. But if you ever want to do it, this is the update many. I won't be making another video on this, hence I explain it in this video. We will look at another interesting concept of maybe reset password, and we will start our project on making our app using MongoDB. So from next video I will be starting a small project to explain all the concepts that we have learned and the future concepts. Thank you very much. Please do share and subscribe.